Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Washington Huskies and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Washington head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Auburn's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David, a lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right back to the well. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. Williams. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Gain of 25 on the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Williams will pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Let's talk for just a second about Washington. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul, that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Here's Williams. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack. All of a sudden, two guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Buying time to his right. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Touchdown, Auburn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Washington. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Oh, pressure's coming. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to Washington. All over him immediately.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Second down, going to throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, you weren't able to get anything running the football there in the first play. You get a TFL. So now you go to the screen and give it back to your running back and let him make something happen in the passing game. There's a lot of different ways you can sprinkle these backs the football, and that was a good idea there on second down by the offensive.
Makes the grab in their space. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Number 39, set to kick it over.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Williams trying to make magic on the scramble. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Williams looking for a man. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Quickly complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Lindsey. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly complete. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He'll pull it down and run. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Lindsey. Nowhere to go.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Here's Williams to throw. Still looking. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Throwing, Williams. Reels it in. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Hand it to the back. Stop right there.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Third down from the gun, Williams. On the move. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Oh, the big fella running to glory. Touchdown, Tiger. The defense putting points on the board.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Wide receiver comes in motion. Williams. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Williams unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down.
And man, those sting.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Williams to throw for it on 4th. He's going to run it. There he goes. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man, it's Croman Hope. Out wide left, it's Lindsey. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he avoids the sack.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Making the adjustment. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to take it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The running back has it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Washington right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Throwing, Williams. Working the middle, it's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
4th down, Williams. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They're testing the right side here. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Look out! Unleashes one. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Baylor taking on the Miami University Redhawks. And it's the Bears looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the 1st half. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defense
snags it, and he's open. Past the 50. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. Third down coming. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Trying to burn this defensive back. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Needs it here on fourth down. Rush right in his face. On the move at the 30. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it first and goal.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch.
Touchdown, Auburn! And the punishment has been extended. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And the point after is good. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Williams rushes on. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
He's got the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Drives inside. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Williams. Stepping to the right. He makes a catch. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 26. That's a first down for the offense. This
Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Williams will pass. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands. So,
going for it all. Touchdown, Huskies. How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Here's Williams to throw. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the two-point conversion.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Number 20 is set to advance on the football.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. First play of this drive. Right side, it's Washington. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, no, no, no.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Throwing, Williams. Looking down the middle. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Gonna throw it over the top of the D. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
35 on the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it. It's Washington. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Williams, now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 1 with the carry.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Williams looking for a man. to get the two. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the two-point try. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Washington. Breaks the tackle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Here's a give to Washington.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Now have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Huskies. And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Motion from the back. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Hauls it in. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Iron!
Gets the back moving. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Lindsey. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're all over him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, Go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's changing the play. Got to make the play on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover, best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter, time to go win it.
Throws it deep. He's got it inside the 15.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Washington. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Williams. Left side is Washington. Touchdown, Huskies. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. No-brainer this late in the game. Up by 1, you got to go for 2 and try to push it out to a 3-point edge. They'll try to run it with Washington. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Set to kick it off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Croman Hope. Rolls right. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Lindsey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Running inside, it's Lindsey. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it will be a 58-yarder. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Here comes the heat. He gets away. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fourth down, gotta have it here. The quick game. Bust through behind his pad. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where, can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go.
This is an area of the game, on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Washington again. He's got enough. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.